Hello dear soulmates, welcome back to Simbright Fashion Academy YouTube channel once again for another interesting tutorial on this channel. So this is a subscriber's request and I decided to make this video to show you how to draft the neckline, okay, especially the yoke attached to the neckline for front and for back. So right here you can see I've already created my basic bodice pattern back and front. This is my front basic pattern and this is the back basic pattern. So we'll be concentrating on the front as usual. Okay, this is the shoulder line. So to draft this beautiful yoke dress, the first thing we are going to do, I know you know what we are going to do. Okay, shoulder seam line is divided by 2 and connected to the bust point. This is my bust point. So if you are new to this channel, please kindly subscribe, turn on your notification bell to receive videos like this every day. Like this video, share to family and friends, and drop your comments on the comment section and your suggestions as well. So I have my line connected to the bust point and my bust point radius is taken all around. So if you have been following this channel, you can see we always do this. So I will advise you turn on your notification bell because videos like this come around every day. So you keep following the classes. So the things we are doing here will not be new to you. Okay? So this is that. The bust circumference has determined for us the point at which the bust is going to sit. So I would want to start working from the waistline and coming up for this particular tutorial. So the first thing I want to do coming from the waistline is to contour my underbust. Underbust contouring is usually taking your tape around your underbust, divide by 4. Whatever figure you have, you mark. I've marked mine. And whatever remaining, you share 0.25 here and 1.25 at this point. Once that is done, I'll be placing my pattern ruler like this. The way you place your pattern ruler is very important. Please take note of that. And I'll flip it this other way and also mark out, as you can see. So next is to connect what I have on my contour line back to the waistline, and I'll take it back to this point. Remember that this line, before I closed it, I added my waist divide by 4. My waist divide by 4 is 9 plus 1.5 inch of that. That is 10.5. And my bust circumference is 10. Divide by 4 is 10 inches, and I have to connect. If you look at the back and the front, you can see the difference between the back length and the front length. That is 2 inches, and that is what we used for our dart. So the dart intake right here is 2 inches. I divided it into 2 and connected, as you can see. So like I said, we are coming up. We've contoured our front. So this is our center front. Center front is on fold, and this is the side. We are cutting 2 times of this. So it's high time for us to create the neckline. So the neckline, to create the neckline, I would want to alterate my natural neckline, which I have on my basic bodice pattern. So to alterate this natural neckline, of course, if you look at that neckline, it's actually almost a turtleneck. So what I will do is to come down from my natural neckline. I'll come down by 1/2 inch. And I will come out from here by 1/2 inch. So make sure you calculate your natural neckline very accurately to avoid choking. So I'm using my red marker, okay, to mark out the new neckline. So this is the new neckline we are using for this particular yoke dress. So the time for our yoke has arrived, and to create this yoke, I will simply do what I love to do. My bust radius from the bust point. This is it, and I come up by 1 inch to cover up my bust. This actually works very well for me. So I'm going to rule out that line. Okay, I'm ruling that line on a straight course. Okay, so if I do that, this is it. Okay, and what that means to us is that everything we have right here is going to become this yoke. Okay, that is exactly how this yoke is created on the thumbnail, as you can see. All right, so we need to contour what we have on the upper bust. Okay, so to contour on that line, remember this line we made with this one now is going to form a bust contour line. So from here I come in by 0.75, and from here I come in by 0.75. I connect back to the bust point like this, and I flip my ruler back to the bust point like this. So that is it. Everything is going to be taken like this. Okay, so I want you to note right now, this is the particular dress that gives us opportunity to replace our darts. You can see the yoke. This is the neckline. It's a 4-corner neckline, and it's not running into the armhole this time, because I get this question all the time. When do we contour? When do we replace our upper dart and all that? This is your neckline. It's not curving into the armhole. If I'm curving this into the armhole right now, definitely I'm going to replace my dart. So because my neckline, my yoke, you can see the yoke, these are the bodies, I need to replace the dart. Okay, so this is the time for you to replace your dart. So from this point I'll come out, and then I'm going to measure what I have on my dart. My dart there is 1.5, and I'll bring it from this armhole line, and this is it. So I'm going to do what? Reconnect my armhole. So this is my armhole. I'm reconnecting it right now. Can you see the replacement? So this is when you need to replace your dart. If the neckline is running into the armhole, you don't need to do that. So we have replaced our dart, and we are going to cut off what we have right here, because we are done. That is for the front. For the back, the first thing we'll do is to contour our back. The human back is not straight, so to avoid zip bulge, all you need to do is to come from here and contour by 0.75 or 3/4. I place my ruler in this direction, as you can see, and I take it up to the neckline. So that means everything here is going to be contoured. And that also means that my bust circumference for the back divide by 4, okay, which I have as 10 inches. I'm going to start it from the contour line now, and I'm going to make my mark. This is the mark right here. And from the contour line, I'm going to also measure my waist circumference, which is 9 inches, plus 1.5 of my dart, which is 10.5. And here I'm going to connect my line, as you can see. All right, people, so we've alterated this part, and we are good to go. So we want to create what we need on the neckline. The first thing I want to do is to create my neckline. Remember, we came out by 0.5. So I'll also come out from here by 0.5, and I'll also come down from here by 0.5. Okay, this is ease to the neckline. Okay, it's called ease to the neckline. So I connect my new neckline. So once new neckline is connected, next I want to create my yoke line. If you look at this line for the back, this is the line we had for the back, if you actually remember. So I love to do this whenever I'm drafting yoke lines. I go by the line I have and transfer that line on this line. Okay, I'll just do a little transferring of it. This is going to guide me on the yoke line. So this yoke line now, I'm placing my pattern ruler like this. Is actually a design of yoke. Okay, is a design of yoke which if you want to do, you can do. If you want to go by straight back, you can also go by straight back. Okay, so what I'm doing here is to create a, okay, let me come up by, so it does not go too far. So I'll be coming up from the chest line now. I'll come up by 1 inch, okay, and then I'll connect to that point like this, okay, to create my yoke for the back. So this is my back